There we go. I had the music muted. Anyways. Alright. We're back. Our Nuzlocke. And it's gonna be something. At the home stretch here. Oh, okay. Let's see. So, going to Victory Road. Get one more encounter. Two more encounters. One more encounter? Well, that's a C. But I think it's... This isn't a specific route, is it? Let's see here. Route 23. Okay, it is. Okay, so we got a Route 23 encounter. Yeah. A Route 23 encounter. Victory Road, and then that's it. Oh, I guess I can show this off. Right here. It's like, oh, this is new. What's this? Flip that on, and alright. So this guy, look at that. Pokemon Master, more than 25 years. So this allows you to take all the type changes from this game and revert them to back to what they originally were. I didn't want to do that for this because I figured like the point of this was to kind of exemplify, you know, the ROM hack. Pokemon Tourney Champ, 1973. Wow. Guy was a Pokemon champion all the way back in the 70s. Let's see here. Just looking for something. Super Repels. We're gonna get to the other side and do this. I don't think there's anything gonna be worthwhile in the grass. I think there is an item here. There we go. PP up. So, granted, there's not much worthwhile in this grass. I think there's like, well, there's Chanseys, which could be good. Oh, you can just keep talking to him and get that same little effect. Alright, so let's do our strat here. Zoltar. We'll go to a bigger grass area. Oh, we need the super repel to run out. Okay. What do we got? Chansey. Okay. Uh-oh. Do I not? I don't have a whole lot of balls left. No hypnosis. I mean, it's 122. I guess we could go with Charizard and hit Rage a couple times. Wow. Ugh. Oh, soft, right. It has soft boiled. This is gonna be a little difficult to catch then. Well, in the meantime, let's see. Oh boy. And minimize. You know what? We're just gonna hit it with a Psychic. If we can actually hit it. Okay. 22 levels, but it's also a Chansey. Don't miss. Oh, it's got Barrage. That's not bad. I totally forgot to heal my Pokemon though. Which kinda sucks. That's why my PP is so low. Okay, I did get the one special down, but I don't think that'll be enough for me to KO it. Okay, good. Go Ultra Ball. It's gonna be a little... kind of... it's a little hokey. At least it's staying asleep. There we go. Yeah. What are we naming? What are we naming a Chansey? Lucky Joy. Topanga. name it, you know what? Kinda like Topanga. Oh, whoops. Accidentally went to the deceased box. Yeah. You know what? Let's warp back. For the thumbnail, I was checking who had just who we had just lost in the last game, and I was checking my current team. Not deposit. I don't think I'll be using the Chansey. Because I feel like it's just too much of a liability to have that, like, base 5 defense, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Cinnabar if I want Ultra Balls. Some more Ultra Balls, which... Well, do I really need some more Ultra Balls? I got 3, I got 4 Great Ball. Yeah. I guess it's just smart to do that, you know? Oh, where's Twister? There we go. Ultra Balls. Just get 10. Change. Oh no, we gotta deposit. Oh well, we didn't need to, right? Because there's an extra slot here. Whatever. Okay, and actually, well, hold on. Let's get our last catch, and then I'll think about boosting some levels for Victory Road. Which I may not want to. But in the meantime, until we sort that out, I'm going back to that Famitsu article that I was going through last time. It's just, it'll let me just talk, so might as well. Alright, here's the question. Most requested remake / remaster. I'm just gonna go down the line here. You know, starting from the bottom up. 16. Sengoku Basara. It's kind of interesting. Sengoku Basara is just oddly very popular. I guess still. So, number 2. Oh, right. actually, hold on. Let me check the encounter tables. Victory Road. Floor 1. Floor 2. Floor 3. Floor 1, we got Machoke, Primeape, Graveler, Nidoking, Primeape, Onix. 2, we got Machoke, Poliwrath, Rhydon, Nidoqueen, Poliwrath, Golem, Dugtrio. Floor 3, we got Golem, Marowak, Machamp, Golbat. Good. Machamp or Golbat could be good. But it's a tough choice here. I think we'll try and do counter table 3. So we are going to use some. We don't have a lot of super repels. Listen, if we run out of super repels, then okay, just whatever we run into. I'm not really looking for anything particular, so I don't know. That being said, let me come to the trainer list, Victory Road, where we're looking at. Okay, 50s, mid-50s, mid-50s. Somebody who's got one early 60. Late 50s, late 50s. Mid-50s. '54, '55, '55, '57s. Okay. Oh, and then Victory Road, or I guess, let's see, the Elite Four Finals Ace is 72. So, I think most people, they look at the Champions Ace, and then they level up their stuff for that. So I think that'll be what we do here. We'll be looking at, we'll be judging our Pokemon's, or basing our Pokemon's levels off of that. So, our rival's Ace in the Elite Four is 72. So that's our level cap. For now, until we beat him. In which case, I think the best thing to do would just be to level everyone up. Level everyone up to 68. I think that's pretty smart. Just to make it a little more, I don't know, give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. Man, the HP stat on this muck is crazy. Okay, so in the meantime, let's get back to that Japanese article, that Famitsu article. Alright, so after Sengoku Basara, at number 15 we got Shadow Hearts. Which, like, nobody even knows what Shadow Hearts is in the West. What it is, if I'm not mistaken, it's an RPG centered around Russia? And, like, Rasputin is, like, the main villain? It's kind of an interesting premise. We'll get the item here. I don't remember which is which, so we'll just come back later at some point. TM43, what's that? Sky Attack. Okay. That is a recoil move in this game. Like a double edge, basically. Nope. There we go. Avoided those trainers. I guess there's another question that I kind of... Before I go any further, there's a question to ask. Well, you know what? We'll address that when we get there. Number 14. For a most requested remake or remaster. Dragon Quest V. Oh, I guess I should say Shadow Hearts... Oh, okay. I guess we got a battle. He still looks like a fighting type dude. Shadow Hearts? Yeah, I think it's about time. We got a remake of Shadow Hearts. It's super old. I think it'll be a great opportunity for more people to learn about it. Nice crit. So yeah, I'm all for it. Let's see. So going back to the next one on the list, Dragon Quest V. Yeah, sure. I think 3 and 5 are like the ones that people like the most. And we just recently got... Actually, didn't we just recently get remakes of 1, 2, and 3? So... Oh, if you don't... Moltres still shows up here. Huh. Well, I don't need a fire type. I really don't. So... And plus, that's like the OG Nuzlocke thing, is that you don't get legendaries. I'll leave that item until, I'll leave that item until there's a time to actually, like, go for it. Oh! TM14... What's that? It's probably something relatively good. Blizzard. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Blizzard does have better accuracy in this game. As a lot of things do. That's tempting. I'm not gonna get it. Okay, this is our floor 3. This is where we're gonna get our encounter. That will be either a Machamp or a Golbat. Tales of Eternia. It's number 13 on the list of requested remakes. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Tales of. I just mostly know Tales of Symphonia. And just the first one. I never played the second one. Because it was on the Wii or something, and there was something about it. Wii U, maybe? Anyways, I heard it wasn't very good. So, not dead set on playing it. Or yeah. Alright. Is this our Machamp or Golbat? It's Machamp. Hypnosis. And then let's just see what a Pokeball does. Alright. Nothing. We'll go... Pretty sure everything here will KO it. So we're gonna go to Charizard and we're gonna Rage, because that's probably the least strong move I have. And 28 levels above it, though. Okay. I'll just throw an Ultra Ball right now. Got him, might as well use him. It's our last Pokemon here. Okay. Nickname for a Machamp. We'll name him Quads. I don't know what muscle group that is, but he has 4 arms, so it works. Okay, well, that's it. That's our encounter. Our last encounter before the E4. So Tales of Eternia, I have known nothing about whatsoever. Wouldn't be able to tell you whether it should get a remake or not. Persona. The original Persona. I think definitely it's warranted to have a remake now. With all the excitement around the franchise. Certainly it would be a good game to remake, to remaster. Now, number 11's kind of a little weird. It's Bloodborne, but I'm all for it. Like, yeah, Bloodborne is a PS4 game. Came out... Oh my gosh. Bloodborne came out in 2016, didn't it? That's 10 years ago. Wow. Wait. Hold on. No, it came out in 2015. It's 11 years old. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. If only for the fact that it is stuck on a Sony console. I'm like, yeah, it should get a remake. Okay, number 10, Final Fantasy VI. Absolutely, that's one of those games that it's one of the Final Fantasies that people like the most. I was shocked in some of the other stuff last time that people weren't asking for a remake of it then, or weren't putting it on their like most influential or whatever. All right, here we go. Alright, now we start selling some good stuff. Yeah. Ooh, okay. This came really quick, actually, because I didn't know I was going to be able to just, like, avoid every single trainer in Victory Road. So, I kind of wasn't prepared to, start planning on an Elite Four team. But I guess I kind of have to now, right? Okay, let's minimize this Famitsu article. That's gonna have to just be done some other time. So, okay. I'm going to do some stuff. What does that mean? Okay. Let's look at each Elite Four member and the champions teams. So, okay. We got Lorelei, who has a she has Dugong, Cloister, Slowbro, Jinx, Vaporeon, Lapras. Okay. Now we got Bruno. Bruno has Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Onyx, Fearow, which is flying fighting, Primeape, and Machamp. Now, Agatha. Oh. Agatha has Marowak, Mr. Mime, Ninetales, Arbok, Tangela, and Gengar. Okay. Now, Lance. Lance has Gyarados, Dragonair, Seadra, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Dragonite. Okay. And Blue is going to have no. Okay, here we go. Since we chose Charmander, he's going to have this team. Moltres, Alakazam, Rhydon, Tauros, Gengar, and Blastoise. Okay. Okay. So now, do I also have to write down Pokemon I have? I mean, that would be smart, right? It's kind of why it went into the box. I think largely this is going to be our team. Largely, I say. But I'm not sure. Okay. So we got Hypno, Magneton, Charizard, Seadra, Muck, and Poliwrath here. Here we have Machamp. Oh, right. Just to make it easier to go through. Because I think now, going in here, actually, I can... No, I still can't go up and down. Whatever. Okay. Electrode. Who's Cooper? Oh yeah, Ditto. Well, you know, Ditto. Probably not. Pearl is the Dragonair. Right. Eiffel is Ponyta. Narcolepsy is going to be Snorlax. Vespa is Beedrill. Man, that's almost positive. I'm not going to bring Beedrill, but I'll just write it down anyways. Matthias is Eradicate. George is Butterfree. Kafka is Alakazam. Pilfer is our Persian. Luna is Wigglytuff. Montgomery is Gyarados. Behemoth is Tauros. Migraine is Golduck. Ruby is Starmie. Spaghetti is Tangela. Queen is... Oh, Goldeen, right? And Annabelle is Tentacruel. And then we just deposited our Poliwrath, so there's that. And our last is Dodrio. Mr. Mime. Wow. My keyboard is crazy. Ninetales. Crispy is Magmar. Let's see. Nakarkos is Omastar. Monty is Dugtrio. Genzo is Sandslash. Basalt is Rhydon. And Topanga is Chansey. Okay, I think... Oh, and Twister is our Pidgeot. Okay. So let's start... Let's go through each one at a time, and which one is going to be worth it. Hypno, absolutely, he's good. Magneton, he's a good Pokemon. Charizard's good. He's a setup monster. Either way, we need him, physical or special. Seadra is pretty good. Muck, awesome. Poliwrath, maybe. Machamp is a good physical dude. Good defense. Electrode, pretty good. Ditto, absolutely not. So we're taking out Ditto. He's not going to be considered. Ponyta or Rapidash, maybe. Snorlax, potentially. Beedrill, no. Raticate, no. Butterfree, no. Alakazam, good. Persian, I think Persian has just... It's way past its prime. Let me just... move here. Yeah, let's see. Persian, it gets good crits and everything, but it doesn't have the stats. 'Cause let me see here. Where is Meowth in Persian? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, its defense and its defenses are kind of just paper thin at this point. It's gonna get opened up by all the Pokemon here. It just doesn't have the offensive power needed. So, or it doesn't have the defensive power to take a hit after it, unless it OHKOs something. And it's not gonna OHKO these things, so. Wigglytuff, no. It only has HP, so. Yo, that's not anything. Gyarados, potentially. Tauros, maybe. Golduck. Golduck's is a pretty good water psychic. But following Golduck on our list, we have Starmie. And while Golduck has the signature move version of Psybeam, where it's 115 base power, it doesn't really have the stats to back it up, I think. Oh, okay, let's see. Psyduck is up here, right? No. I went too far. Now I went too low. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Let's see. It's too much of a jack of all trades. Yeah, 420 base stat total, but like, what am I going to be using him for? Water and psychic. So keeping that in mind, we have 85 speed, 95 special. 85, 95. I just misrepresent that. No, 85, 95. Okay. 85, 95 compared to 115, 100. And this has better defense. And this gets acid armor. So essentially it has, like, either, you could say, either double the defense or more so double the HP. And it just has higher base defense anyways. It's just more specialized. So Golduck, unfortunately, no. Oh, and this has recover. So it's like, you know, the only recovery Golduck has is teleport, which, you know, is good for a pivot, but I don't know, man. Tangela, maybe. Goldeen, or Seeking, rather. It just, it's a physical attacker, but I don't think it has it. Tentacruel, maybe. Dodrio, maybe. Mr. Mime is a potential meditate sweeper, but it doesn't have yeah, it doesn't have a way of putting someone to sleep. So it's just like it's gonna sit there, throw up a light screen or reflect, eating some attacks, and then it's gonna meditate on top of that? Like, no. And also, like, 380 base stats compared to the Kings. Where is he? Oh, right, he's around 100. So 380 compared to 420. No. No, we're not taking Mr. Mime over Hypno. Ninetales? Definitely. Ninetales is really good. It has access to amnesia, to just become an utter powerhouse. While just tanking everything. It's down this way. It's a fire, it's a ghost type. 424 base stats, 100 in speed and specials, pretty good. A Magmar though. Magmar is really tempting. Because it has a unique signature in Fire Punch. It's good speed and equally good attack. And the only attack that I think we'd be using it for is Earthquake, which is boosted because we did the side, I say side quest, but it's not really a side quest, but we have our fire / magma type Magmar. So it gets a boost. It gets a boost to ground type moves. Oh, and it's immune to fire and water. So Magmar definitely. Omastar. Our Omastar knows Hydro Pump, Defense Curl, Spike Cannon, and Withdraw. That is definitely potential. I'm not sure it really has the attack for the Spike Cannon. But you know, let's see. What would Spike Cannon hit here? Well, you know what? We'll think about that later. I mean, it's got staying power with the Withdraw on anything that's physical. Even something that is going to be super effective because it has, we gave it Defense Curl. Dugtrio, obviously, it's fast. It's gonna get crits like crazy. So that could be good. Sandslash, I think. Well, let's take a look at stats here, just comparing the two. 95 attack, 120 speed, and then 50 defense and special. Versus better HP, better attack, better defense. It's not as fast, but 91 is still speedy. Abysmal special. But Stab Earthquake, Stab Slash. And we have it. It knows Sword Stance and Twin Needle. So I think we'll keep Sand Slash in the running. Now Ride On is around here somewhere. There we go. $130 base attack. This thing is a monster. The 120 defense, 105 HP. Anything physical this thing can come in on and just not care. But we have ours that knows Earthquake, Skull Bash, Defense Curl, and then what did we have for a fourth attack? Did we have Headbutt or did we learn Mega Kick? Either way, we can go get Mega Kick. He doesn't have it. Ride On, definitely a contender. Chansey, I think like I said earlier, I think Chansey is just like, it's too specialized. Like 5 base defense. Even if we were fighting Caterpies, it would be scary for a Chansey. Especially when you combine that with 50 base speed. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe the special can let it do some damage if we really invest in it, but I think it's just going to be too slow to do anything, and I think it's just going to take a random physical move that one of these special users, special attackers in the Elite Four have, and it's just going to go down. You know, like a double slap from a Mr. Mime, right? Like, it's going to take that, and it's going to lose all of its health. So we're not going to take Chansey. And then the last Pokemon here on the list is Pidgeot. Let's see. What is that move at level 54? Does kind of suck because we haven't seen that move. Oh, it's Whirlwind. It's gonna be Whirlwind, which is like a hurricane almost. With better accuracy. Oh, and this move must be Roost, because I don't see it anywhere else. So, what would its moveset be? It would be Roost, Whirlwind, slash Skull Bash. What would Skull Bash be hitting? Ice types, of which we only fight. Let's see, 3, 4 in Lorelei. But okay, it could also hit some fire types. Agatha's Ninetales. Could hit Gyarados, Dragon Knights, and Aerodactyl for Lance. And then probably Oko, who rivals Moltres. But the problem is that it is only 90% accurate. Oh, 100% accurate when used by a rock Pokemon. Yeah. It's Pin Missile? Okay. Pidgeot? I just kinda don't think it's gonna do it. I don't think it has what it takes. But it might, so, you know, if we can't think of a good final Pokemon, then maybe we'll go for it. Okay, so that's just our kind of preliminary run through our list of Pokemon. Now we'll actually go through how they match up against each of the members of the Elite Four. So, Lorelei, Ice and Waters. Magneton, absolutely, because it's got good defenses. And that means it has a good special. Let's see, running down our list. So, running down our list, we have Magneton. Just explain that. And I'm really only going to be looking at things that are going to be super effective against them. Poliwrath. No, not quite. I don't think Poliwrath really has it, you know? I don't think it has the stats. Yeah. Yeah, it has kind of abysmal attacking stats, comparatively. And its other stats don't make up for it. It's not particularly faster. It doesn't have like super high defense or HP. Just kind of like, eh. So I don't think so. At least for Lorelei, no Poliwrath. Let's see, Machamp. No. Oh, I guess I should say what I'm kind of like thinking and going through here in my mind is I'm looking for a Pokemon that's gonna sweep. That I just stay in, I just click like one move and do one thing. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Machamp, no. Oh, there it has it. Electrode. It's part fire, so it's gonna eat a water type move and then get KO'd. Let's see here. Tangela. The ice moves, man. The ice moves. So the only Pokemon that's really going to be effective against is Slowbro and Vaporeon. Slowbro, you're switching, it's using Amnesia. It's getting up in Amnesia. Vaporeon, you're switching, it's getting up an acid armor. So it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to have the Tangela just for those two. Let's see. And that is it for our super effective. So honestly, I think Lorelei is going to be... And we'll look at this. I guess more extensively when the time comes. Or once we kind of settle on a team of... Once we get, like, generally a team of 6 going. So now Bruno... is pretty much all fighting types except for the Onyx. Well, not pretty much, it is. Hypno is our first guy on the list. Absolutely, I mean, I think just without saying anything else, it is a matter of just hypnosis, meditate to +6, and then sweep. Yeah, it's not going to be super effective against Onyx, but Onyx is not going to take a +6 psychic very well. So, yeah. Charizard, I think Charizard is better served having Fly, or having Slash as its physical attacking move, so no, not for Bruno. Dragonair, and now I'm specifically saying Dragonair because we can do the side quest to buff it, like we've buffed our Magneton and Magmar. But it's kind of like not really a buff, it's like a side grade because when you buff the Dragonair, it gets higher stats, but it doesn't quite get to, doesn't quite get to the same base stat total of a Dragonite, and you can't evolve that buffed Dragonair. It's stunted at Dragonair. So jury's out on that. And I mention it anyways because Dragonite gets that whirlwind hurricane-like move. So, actually, pretty sure it does. Oh, I haven't run into a Dragonite, so I can't check its move list. Okay. Because Dragonair doesn't learn it. Dragonite does because it's Spark Fly. Okay. Next. Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't learn any flying moves. Yeah. So no, we're not looking for Gyarados for Bruno. Starmie, absolutely, as like a good secondary, Starmie can do it. Yeah, and it's just kind of like a good general backup either way for Lorelei on top of that. Because it'll resist the water stab, it'll resist the ice stab, it will resist the one psychic stab that Jinx has. Oh, and the Slowbro. So Slowbro and Jinx. It'll resist those. So yeah. So Starmie definitely good. Angela, no, it's just the Onyx, and that's not worth it then. Tentacruel, no. Ninetales is interesting. It's not super effective, and I said that's what I was going for, but it is immune to fighting type moves. But like, if it doesn't OHKO the Onyx, it's gonna eat a rock type move. If it doesn't OHKO the Fearow, it's gonna get hit with like. Fearow has like a. I don't think I have Fearow's. Yeah, I don't have Fearow's moveset unlocked, but it has Spike Cannon. So it's you know, it's gonna eat it not very well because yeah, 75 defense. Yeah, no. But it's, you know, a consideration to throw in. That's it. So it's really just... Oh, Alakazam. I skipped over Alakazam. Definitely Alakazam. Where are we? Alakazam is good. The Rivals Alakazam has the moveset of Reflect, Psychic, Meditate, Recover. Really good. Really good. I think just at the outset though, the 45 defense coupled with the 55 HP is really scary. I think it's really scary, and I don't think I could not justify relying on this. It's a consideration, though. So, our choices for Bruno are Hypno, Starmie, Alakazam. Now Agatha. Marowak, Mr. Mime, Ninetales, Arbok, Tangela, Gengar. So we're looking for Ghost, and then there's just a bunch of random other types that will be super effective against these things. Let's see. This is kind of the trickiest one because there's not a whole lot to... You know, Marowak's the first one, so it's like, okay, if you get a water type or something, that could be good. But then the next one is Mr. Mime, and it's like, I don't know. If you went with grass type for Marowak, well then the third Pokemon comes in, Ninetales. And after that is Arbok. Now, when I did my run, I beat Agatha with Ninetales. So Ninetales is Fire Ghost. The trickiest thing, though, is that Marowak. Because that is a very, very scary Pokemon to bring Ninetales into. Because looking at his stats, 125 defense attack against our like 72 defense. I mean, if it uses Bone Meringue, we're just done. We're just cooked. So then if you bring in, you know, a counter to Marowak, bring in a counter to Marowak, and then, like, when do you set up with the Amnesias? Because you could just easily switch into the Mr. Mime and eat a barrage. And maybe that's alright, but maybe it's not. Also, you open up an opportunity for Mr. Mime to start setting up the Meditate, and then it's like, oh, that's bad. But Ninetales is our only ghost, so kind of have to. I'm willing to play that risk. I'm willing to, because Marowak only has 60 special, I'm willing to bet just a neutral, like a +0 barrage will take out the Marowak. And then Ninetales is already in when the Mr. Mime comes out. We can Amnesia once or twice, depending on how much damage it'll do to us. Well, we will outspeed Mr. Mime no matter what. And then when her Ninetales comes out, you know, Barrage will take that out. Arbok comes out, we know we have Psychic for it. KO it. Tangela comes out, Flamethrower. Then Gengar comes out, Barrage. Now Gengar will outspeed us, but at this point we'll be +6. Hopefully. Hopefully if Ninetales is still in when the Gengar comes out, we'll be +6. I guess the dangerous thing is the Tangela if it spores us. Because it does no Dream Eater. Right, that's a good... That's actually pretty good. Right. Is grass type? Okay. Now Lance. So Ninetales. Ninetales is our Agatha Pokemon. If it goes down, we pivot. If it goes down to the Marowak, like if it gets OHKO'd by the Marowak, we pivot to... Let's see here. Something that is good special. Maybe we'll have to come back to Agatha to really think about it. Okay. Now Lance. Now we go to Lance. Okay. Once again, Lance is tricky here. So he leads Gyarados, follows up with Dragonair, Seadra, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Dragonite. So on the last playthrough I did, well, on my first playthrough of PureRGB, I did the special side quest for Dragonair, and I brought that Dragonair to the Elite Four. And that Dragonair, that special Dragonair is part Ice type. It's a little bit more special than Dragonite. But to contrast that, Dragonite has as its signature move Dragon Rage. So it's still going to do a lot of damage with Dragon Rage. Now you can teach Dragonite Ice Beam. But the Ice type Dragonair gets it naturally. I think it might even get Blizzard, I forgot. And Seadra comes in, that's Water Dragon. I think I go Dragonite. I think I evolve the Dragonair into Dragonite, and then I just go hit the Gyarados. I teach it Thunderbolt via TM to take care of the Gyarados. Dragon Rage is best for the Dragonair and the Seadra and the Dragonite. The Aerodactyl is scary. The Aerodactyl is very scary because if it hits a Skull Bash, that's gonna Oko us, because like Aerodactyl has like 120 attack. On like 100. What is Skull Bash? Like 120? 120 base power? Oh, just 100, but still. And it's not gonna miss. Because Aerodactyl's rock type, and right here it says accuracy increases to 100%. So what would be a good counter? Rhydon? No, Aerodactyl gets Earthquake at that point. Oh, but I do have like a... What is Rhydon's It's like 130? 120. 120 defense. Right on potentially for all this. But it would have to be on this. It would have to be a switch on the Aerodactyl to ride on to take the Skull Bash, and then you return with Skull Bash on the Aerodactyl, and then hopefully you survive. You're gonna take an Earthquake from the Aerodactyl. And hopefully you survive the Dragon Rage from Dragonite? With only 45 special and not being at full health. Maybe. So I'll just write down for now Dragonite. Okay. So our team, as of right now, looks like Magneton, Starmie, Hypno, Ninetales, Dragonite. So that's 5 Pokemon right there. So now we would just have to kind of even things out. So what a smart person would say. But I have quite a bit of sentimentality to me. So what I would do is I would throw Charizard on there. Because I'm a Charizard fanboy. And it feels right to take the starter to the Elite Four and beat it that way. Despite the kind of comparatively awful stat spread that Charizard has. Well, actually it's not bad. He does have a triple digit. But just to go through the rivals, we have the rivals Pokemon. We have Moltres up front. We have Moltres up front, Alakazam, Rhydon, Tauros, Gengar, Blastoise. I think this is honestly just a time for Hypno Sweep. I think Zoltar is like the answer to that, honestly. Because Moltres is not going... If it gets a burn, that would be pretty bad. And that would really just be a scramble. So what I go into... What would be the alternative here if I don't do... If I don't do the... If I don't do Hypno Sweep, I would send in Magneton first to take out the Moltres. Alakazam comes in. I think I would maybe T-Wave the Alakazam. Because it's either going to reflect or just start meditating. No, not T-Wave. I would just switch to Hypno so I could Dream Eater it. And if I somehow lose Hypno against the Alakazam, somehow, Starmie comes in, because I know Starmie can take Alakazam. Because I had a lower level Starmie going into this fight on my own personal playthrough, and I PP stalled the Alakazam. Then Rhydon comes in. Honestly, a good Psychic from our Hypno would take out the Rhydon. I mean, to be safe, you Hypnosis and then take it out. Tauros. I think that's just a matter of just like hitting it hard. Gengar, it really is just Hypno Sweep, isn't it? It really is. Well, I mean, because who would stand up against the Gengar? Maybe the Starmie. The Starmie, yeah, it would probably be the best option, but then also it's like if I don't outspeed it, I'm gonna eat Barrage or something. And then Blastoise, it's gonna be Magneton taking care of that. Or just whoever is alive at that point, you know. So, okay. Let's, let's start putting this projected team together. We have the Hypno, we have a Magneton, so we need the Starmie, Ninetales, and Dragonite. And Dragonair, really. Whoop. Pearl is our Dragonair, yes. Starmie, Ruby. And Zarya. Okay, box 2. So this is our proposed team here. Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, Lance, and then just these two goobers. Oh, I do have the Apex chips. Okay, so the plan, what I plan on doing is when I really do have a finalized team ready to go, I'm gonna spend all my money on, all the money I have on vitamins. Actually, let me deposit all these TMs. Nope, not Pokemon. First off, I'm going to use up everything I have here, and then all the money I have left is what I use. I can sell the revives. Oh, I thought I had... I guess I already sold the nuggets and the old coins. Yeah, they sell PP ups here. Yeah, so... Going Dragonite. I think so. I think it's just smart. That Aerodactyl is super scary though. He really is. Because it's going to be super effective against Magneton, Ninetales, Dragonite, and Charizard. So the only two to be able to take him would be Ruby and Zoltar. I would probably use Ruby because of the acid armor. Yeah. I know, I would do Zoltar to get the hypnosis off, and then Dream Eater to go back to max. Well, hypnosis, meditate, Dream Eater. And then, you know, and I would meditate enough times to kind of like, and when I say enough times, it would be 6. I would go +6 to ensure I outspeed the the second Dragonite to put it to sleep. And then hopefully Oko it. So what is the Charizard there for? Moral support. So let's just get our Pokemon to 72 because that's the Blastoise. That is what people do. Before I go any further. Yeah. Oh, well, kind of already screwed it up because 66. You know, if we're going Elite Four member by Elite Four member, Lorelai's already 66. And so I would have to rewind back to the beginning of... Rewind an hour and 40 minutes ago. So we're going by the rival. Let me just do, because I'm gonna have to restock the rare candies here. Let me do the ones that are closest first. Oh, this is nerve-wracking to an extent. It's like I've been playing this for a couple weeks now, and so it's like, ooh, if I lose at some point, oh, that's gonna suck. It's kind of all been building to this. Fire spin. No. So about that Famitsu article. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start going through that on like Vampire Survivors since I'll have so much free time. Man, and I specifically was like, oh, you know, I'll save the article for when I do Pokemon tomorrow, which is yesterday. I should have just done it yesterday. Oh well. Oh, okay. Okay, time to restock our rare candies. Should do it. Yep. I'm gonna save. Oh. Make sure I didn't screw up. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Hold on a second. $46. Okay. Just thinking, just debating in my head one last time. Is the play to go Dragonite or to make this an Ice Dragon Dragonair. It does have a little better stats. It goes up to, like... Let me... hold on. Okay. I got the base stats of the what they call Winter Dragonair up. So, okay. All right. So HP goes from 61 to 91. Attack stays the same. Defense goes up to 75. Speed goes up to 80. And special goes up to 130. Now let's look at the base stats of Dragonite. I mean, that 130 special is pretty crazy. So what's the total of that? Total is 91 plus 84 plus 75 plus 80 plus 130. It's 460. So 460, it gets 110 base stat points. Going into the Winter Dragonair. So Dragonite is 91 HP. So the same HP. 134 attack. So 50 more attack than the Dragonair, which is fine. Because yeah, Dragonite is that's its specialty. Defense is 95, which is 20 more than the Dragonair. Speed stat of 80. Oh, it has the same speed. Okay. And then a special stat of 100, which still isn't anything to sneeze at. So let's add that up. 91 HP plus 134 attack plus 5 plus 80 plus 100. 500. And really that's 20 of that's going into defense and you know, it's attacking stat. It's attack stat. But also getting special. That's such a difficult decision to make. I'm not... I kind of feel like I have to sleep on that, you know? Let me check the TMs here. It's TM moveset. This is Toxic, this is Horn Drill. Under Ice Beam is this is Blizzard. And then I'll also have access to Hyper Beam, it seems. Okay, it does learn T-Bolt and Thunder. Firewall too. That could be interesting. To get the auto burns. Causes burn if it hits. Each time the move hits a burn foe, the firewall gets larger. Move power increases by 30 points per hit. Each hit. To max power, max 80 power. If the user is at least level 50, power raises by 60 points each hit to maximum 140 power. So that would be it. So I would use it once, it would be base power 20. Use it again, it goes up to base power of 80. And then again, it goes up to 140. Let's see. Barrage, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Filthy Slam. And then the last one here is Substitute. Oh, but wait, I do have to specifically go through this. After Thunder, it doesn't have it, but the Winter Dragonair gets Psychic, allegedly. And Reflect, Bide, Agility, Barrage, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Filthy Slam, Light Screen, T-Wave. Then in between the Substitute and T-Wave, it also gets Psybeam, which, you know, obviously would go with Psychic, but it's worth mentioning. Then Cut, Surf, Flash. I kind of want to go with the Winter Dragonair because I think it would just be worth it. But looking at our team, it's special, 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 mixed. Then we would have a 6th special. We wouldn't have a physical attacker. But looking at it, like, does that really matter in the long run? And maybe if we weren't going for, like, super effective moves, it would. But I think because we're going for super effective on everything, I don't think having just a team full of special attackers is bad. I think I honestly Honestly, I think I need to just sleep on it. I think I honestly just need to sleep on whether I go Winter Dragonair or Dragonite. So yeah, as you can probably tell from me saying that, I'm not going to be doing the Elite Four tonight. That'll be the next stream. Whenever that comes, that'll be it. So I think I'll pretty much have to sleep on that. Now, that being said, let me check out the movesets of what I got here. Conversion, yes. Yes, because if I need to bring Magneton in on anyone and it's like, you know, nobody else does work, I bring in Magneton. I conversion. I just hit it for super effective no matter what. So that's good. Cool. Well, I don't really have to go over this anymore, really, because it's just the tried and true hypnosis Dream Eater meditates like that's just how it works. It just works. Ninetales with Flamethrower, Barrage, Amnesia, and Psychic. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. And this is still a work in progress. Acid Armor, Hydro Pump, Psychic, Recover. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Then Heat Rush / Rage. Flamethrower. Yeah. Yeah, we Heat Rush to get special increases to our special, and then Rage to increase our attack. Although Heat Rush is a little... It's only a 40% or something. Charizard move. Oh, excuse me. 40%. Base power 75. I mean, it's not really anything to sneeze at. You're sacrificing 20 base power for a higher chance to burn and you know, a 40% chance to get a special boost. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay, so I think our movesets are pretty good, and I will make sure that for like Hydro Pump, for instance, I'm gonna PP up that to 8. I don't think any of the other Pokemon have something except conversion for Magneton. I think that's the only other one that's like psychic for sure for Zoltar, but yeah, I'll increase conversion as well, but I'll have a lot of PP ups to spend. So that'll be done next time, or, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think I've been pretty trustworthy here for the sticking to the Nuzlocke thing. So I may just, you know, to get the ball rolling next time, I think maybe I'll do it off screen. Just so that we can go in and just start next time, instead of just having a bunch of, like, you know, BS where I'm just like scrolling through menus, using items and whatever. You know, I don't really have somebody to bounce this off to, but, you know, I'm gonna say that's legit. It'll be, so next time, and I'm gonna make the decision next time too. So, you know, the big reveal will be whether I chose the Winter Dragonair or Dragonite. So yeah, that'll be in the interim. Our PP ups will be used, vitamins will be used, and I will Apex chip all of the, you know, who we're going in with, our team. Which, if you missed my explanation for what the Apex chip is, it boosts the IVs, which are called DVs in this game. Not that it really matters, but it boosts them to their max value. So you get a couple bonus. I don't know, what's the cap on DVs? Zero to 15. Okay. So it's not a whole lot for the DVs. It's just at most they're gonna get like 15 in a stat. But, you know, it'll be worth it to do it anyways, since I have the means to do it. So yeah. So that'll be for next time. So a little shorter stream today, but that's kind of just how it works out. So next time I stream this will be I guess be Thursday? Yeah. Or maybe tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. Just to not leave you hanging for so long, you know? And myself as well. So yeah, here, let me write down my homework. My homework. Decide on Dragonair Evo. PP ups, vitamins, and Apex chips. Okay. Okay, so that is gonna be it. yeah, I guess I'll be I was debating on whether, since this is ending earlier, I was debating on maybe like streaming an hour or so of something, but kinda... I ate like a late lunch, so I didn't really have dinner, but now I kind of want to eat dinner, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna eat dinner, and you know, we'll save any further streams for another time. So yeah, that'll be it, folks, for today. I'll catch you either tomorrow or whenever I stream this next. And that's gonna be, hopefully, a win against the Elite Four. And hopefully I'm not gonna have to increment this attempt counter, which, oh, I feel like at this point, I don't know if I want to do a second attempt, because I've spent so long on this one. You know, unless I start streaming for a much longer period of time, and I stream this game more frequently, this is probably gonna be it. Win or lose against the Elite Four. This is the only attempt. So alright. I'll catch you guys next time. I gotta get out of here. I gotta eat. So I'll see you later. Peace.